Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the futures, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles profits while I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Google live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my trading career over 17 years ago, working for T3 Alpha Fund, my first job right out of college in New York City. While there, they made me go through an educational trading program before they let me touch $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to become a trader, trained by other professionals on Wall Street. Literally, our old office building was on the corner of William Street and Wall Street. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession and the stock market crashed, but that was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. And for those of you that did not know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures trading. We also do day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing. There is something for everybody here at True Trading Group. You see, we take that university level of curriculum, similar to stuff that I learned working at the fund in New York, and we pair it with today's top financial tools. Tools that give you more information, that help you make better decisions, and increase your chances of success. Unfortunately, most retail traders don't use these tools. Why? Because they are very expensive. They're going to cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you're to pay for them on your own. But I truly believe that you need them. That is why we've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their tools and products on our platform at no additional cost to you. They are included when you join our membership. These are tools such as Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data, insider trading, a simulator let you practice with fake money but real-time data, TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner, unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, short data, analyst ratings, and so much more. Yes, you get all of our courses. Yes, you get all of our trade alerts, but you also get these tools. We set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of being successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to thousands of the TTG family members. We have over 10,000 members in 115 different countries. The True Trading Group fam, the most educated, helpful, supportive, successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. Not to mention all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and I that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now going on roughly the last 4 years. And of course, those of you that are busy and have full-time jobs, all of our tools, all the resources, all the trade alerts, everything is accessible on our mobile apps that are designed specifically to keep you connected no matter how busy you are, what you are doing. If you have a cell phone or a tablet, or you can listen to music during the day, then you can listen into the analysis and receive the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their positions. So folks, if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this YouTube channel with myself and other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests will drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons and education, trade ideas, analysis, and commentary that can help you become better traders. So if you have not yet done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any one of these live streams. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. I've got an incredible stream in store for you all here this evening. Earlier today, we sent out an invitation for members and non-members to sign up for a chance to win up to $5,000 worth of prizes tonight. See, normally on Sunday, we put everyone's name into a wheel called the Wheel of Names, a random name picker. We put members and non-members, and we just spin it, right? We spin it, and one person wins, and that's it. Tonight, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Tonight, we're going to spin the wheel not once, not twice, but 3 times. We're going to spin the wheel once for non-members. We're going to spin the wheel once for annual members. And then we're going to spin the wheel once for lifetime members. Each of you will be winning a different prize. I'm giving away up to $5,000 worth of prizes with different values later on this live stream, one for each membership type that I just described. But aside from the giveaways, you're all going to be armed with the education, the game plan, the resources, have the very best chance of making money in the markets this week. So pay close attention, because in a moment, I'm going to give you the first of 2 code words, with the second code word coming later on in this live stream. The code words that you are going to need for the giveaway are the same for all 3 of the membership types. So again, I'm spinning the wheel for non-members. I'm going to spin it for annual members, and I'm going to spin it for lifetime members. Okay. The code words are the same for all 3. Then at the end of the live stream, like I said, we're going to put people's names into the random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We're going to spin the wheel. You're going to have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that we put on the screen. You're going to need to give me both of those code words. If you can do that, the prize is yours. I'll get into the prizes and everything else later on in this live stream. Before we do get started, though, I do like to first thank our partners at Benzinga. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet they still fully endorse the True Trading Group platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. I'm very grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community, and to also offer the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth well over $1,000 a year on its own. You get that included as a member of True Trading Group when you guys join True Trading Group's annual membership. No additional cost, no upsell, no additional fee, nothing like that. So if you were here from Benzinga, folks, welcome. You're all in the right place. The first code word for this evening is tech. Tech, short, simple, sweet. That's the first code word for tonight's giveaways. Giveaways, plural this time. First code word tonight is tech. T-E-C-H, tech. I'll give you the second code word later on in this live stream, but you better write down that first one, tech, because you're going to need to know both code words in order for you to win the prizes that we are giving away later on in this live stream. So welcome. Everybody here with me now, over 1,000 people. I want you all to listen to me, and to listen to me very good, because I say this in all seriousness, what I'm about to say and what I'm about to talk about is not for show. It's not for any sort of clout. It's not for sales. It's not for anything. In roughly 12 hours, a little over 12 hours, the most important week for the stock market in all of 2023 is about to begin. This is not an overstatement. This is not for sensationalism. This is based on pure fact and what I believe to be true. That the week that we are about to embark on is the most important week that we have had in 2023. This week, you have mega cap tech earnings from companies like Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, and you also have companies like Boeing, Intel, Coca-Cola, Ford, UPS, Chevron, not CVS, Chevron, Visa, Snapchat, Spotify, and many, many more. This is the biggest week of earnings for the S&P in earnings season, and it all takes place this week. The biggest week of earnings. It all starts tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Now, given the state of the market, these earnings are exceptionally important. Okay, these earnings are exceptionally important. And I want to take just a quick moment to welcome all of our friends that are joining us right now from the Stockmaster app. This is an important notice that we are going over for everyone that is joining us from the Stockmaster app. Welcome. This is an important notice for what I believe is going to end up being the single most important and crucial week of 2023 as we roll into the busiest week of earnings, given the state of the market and what is going on with interest rates and everything else that's going on around the world. The markets are in a bit of a tizzy here last week as the market saw a pretty deep pullback. Does that continue? Is that the start of something bigger, or is it a buy the dip scenario? Can big mega cap tech save the markets from further decline? This is an important notice that I'm putting everyone on. So if you're here from the Stockmaster app, welcome. Okay, welcome. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, an article that was published today, there's a quote in this article that says, "A slide in Tesla shares after their earnings shows traders have very little patience for disappointing results." Now, I got to tell you, as much as I I don't agree that Tesla's results were disappointing. They were disappointing. That's not why the stock sold off. Stock sold off because of Elon Musk's conference call. It wasn't necessarily the earnings results that caused that stock to sell off. It was the things that Elon Musk said. But nonetheless, I agree completely that this market has very, very little patience for disappointing results. Everybody is hearing how the consumer is doing fine. The economy and the jobs market is strong. There hasn't been a recession yet. It looks like we're going to have a soft landing. Well, if that is indeed the case, then earnings should follow suit this week. And given that 7 stocks, 7 companies in the S&P 500 are responsible for the reason that the markets are green this year, if you were to take away the biggest 7 companies in the S&P 500 and take away their performance, the markets are actually negative. But since this is a market cap weighted market that we live in, stocks like Apple and Microsoft and Alphabet and Amazon and Meta and Nvidia, these companies and these stocks have an overwhelming impact and influence on what this market does. Knowing and understanding that, you can now start to see why I'm telling you that as the market has been selling off, you have the biggest companies in the market reporting earnings here this week. This is an inflection point. This is what I believe is going to be a kind of a make or break moment for the markets going into the rest of the year. Now, on top of all of the negativity surrounding Tesla's earnings, let's not forget, though, there was another big tech company that reported earnings last week, and that was Netflix. And Netflix, in all fairness, their earnings were absolutely unbelievable. One of the most remarkable earnings that I've actually ever seen. When you think about some of the most remarkable earnings that I've ever seen, NVIDIA is probably the most remarkable earnings release that I've ever seen in my entire life. When you go back to when the stock originally had that huge gap up, when they reported that first earnings and they raised their guidance up to, however, they raised it by billions of dollars in revenue from where the analyst street expectations actually were. That's the best earnings announcement I've ever seen in my life. But that one from Netflix was not too far behind it. They crushed on every single category. And with all this happening on just this past Friday, you had the 10-year treasury yield hit 5%, a level it has not been at in 2 decades. Now, for those that don't know what that means, it's okay. Understanding treasury yields and the bond market and how it impacts stock prices can be a little bit of a complex understanding for some people that are not really following the stock market on a regular basis like I do, or haven't been doing this professionally for 17 years. So I'm going to explain it in a way so that everybody can understand what the relevance is of treasury yields hitting 5%. And I'm going to explain it just as if somebody was a 10-year-old. And this is courtesy of ChatGPT. So I want you to stand by. Now, here's the explanation. This is just so everybody can understand. Imagine you have a big jar of cookies. Now, normally, you would share all of those cookies with your friends because they don't have any cookies. So you got this big jar of cookies. Now, let's say one day your neighbor starts giving away ice cream cones. Now, suddenly, some of your friends would rather have ice cream instead of having cookies. So they go to your neighbor's house instead. In this story, your jar of cookies is the stock market, where people can buy pieces of companies which are like your cookies. The ice cream cones your neighbor has, those are the 5% yielding treasury bonds and T-bills. Well, T-bills and treasury bonds that are issued right now, which are considered safer, and they're guaranteed treats from the government that don't carry any risk. Now, when the government's treats that are safer than yours become more attractive, like when the ice cream cones are really tasty and safe compared to your cookies, some people decide I'd rather have the ice cream cone than instead of having the cookies. Some people decide they'd rather have the treasury yields instead of having stocks. And then when many friends, and your friends are investors, start going for ice cream cones or treasury yields, you may start to feel a little sad because there's fewer friends are interested in your cookies. There's fewer investors interested in stocks. The value of your cookies, the value of stocks, the prices then go down because not as many friends, investors want cookies, stocks anymore. There's the new treat in town, which is the ice cream cone. And just like that, just like if you have fewer friends coming over, you then might have less money. If less friends are coming and buying your cookies, you have less money. You buy less toys or games. Companies have a harder time getting money to grow or to do things when stock prices go down. It's harder for them to raise capital. So that's how the tasty ice cream from the government, which is the 5% treasury yield, can affect your jar of cookies, which is the stock market, and your playtime, which is companies' growth. Now, for those of you that just heard that story and got hungry, you're not alone, okay? But let me break this down just a little bit further. Let me specifically explain to you whether or not the stock market is supposed to crash or rally because of the 5% rates. And again, I'll explain it to you like a 10-year-old, thanks to ChatGPT. Essentially, if an investor can get 5% from the government with very little risk, because the only risk is the US doesn't pay its debt, which has never happened. If someone can get 5% by giving the money to the government without risk, then why are they going to put it into stocks that does carry risk? It was easy. It was an easy debate when the government was paying you 1% to own one of their bonds. Now they're paying you 5%. Now that becomes a little bit more attractive. So let me give it to you, let me break it down to you again. So let's get back to the cookie and the ice cream story. So now lots of your friends are enjoying ice cream from your neighbor instead of your cookies. Now imagine if suddenly your neighbor starts giving away even more ice cream flavors and your friends like it even more. Now, if more and more of your friends keep going for the ice cream and fewer want your cookies, you may start to feel sad and your pile of cookies might start to look less exciting to everyone. This is like when people say the stock market might crash. When lots of people decide that they do not want stocks anymore because the stock market might crash, people are preferring the safety of the ice cream cone, the safety of the treasury yields. So therefore, the value of your cookies can go down a lot. The value of stocks can go down a lot. But then you have also on the flip side, because let's say one day your neighbor's ice cream machine breaks. And let's say he can't give away ice cream anymore. Your friends might decide to come back for your cookies again. Or maybe you come up with a super delicious new cookie flavor that everyone loves. Maybe you call that cookie flavor AI. Now more friends come over to your cookies and they tell other friends how amazing that your cookies are. And the word starts to spread and even more friends come over and your cookies become popular again, which is exactly what happened during the AI rally. This is like a rally in the stock market where the value of stocks or cookies goes up because more people want them again. You see, the 5% treasury yields are like a signal to everyone about how tasty and safe the ice cream is compared to the cookies. But if the ice cream stays really tasty and safe, more friends might keep going for the ice cream, making it very tough for your cookies to be popular, meaning the price of your cookies is going to continue to go down until something changes. Either the price of your cookies just become way too cheap to pass up, and they say, man, these cookies are well worth the money that you're charging for them, and the demand has seen the prices go down enough to where your friends are coming back to get the cookies. It's like the ice cream isn't as great anymore if your cookies then become super tasty or a lot cheaper and there's better value than seen in the cookies. And all of a sudden you lead to a cookie party and the stock market starts to rally again. It all becomes a matter of what is called equity risk premium. Equity risk premium has to do with what is the premium that I can potentially make for owning equities instead of owning treasuries. That's equity risk premium. And the closer that equity risk premium gets to zero, the less attractive stocks are. Now, when you have bond yields are at 1%, equity risk premium is very high. As bond yields go up, that equity risk premium comes down. And then you'll see more money flow into the safer investments like the ice cream cones and the treasury yields instead of that money flowing into stocks, which is your cookies. Now, listen, for some people, I understand. I know that some of you understand how macroeconomics work, but there's a lot of people on here that don't. So please don't take any offense when I'm like, hey, I'm going to explain it like a 10-year-old. Don't take offense. I just want it to be easily understood for everybody. And that was a good story a good way for us to explain it. See, members of TTG, as well as non-members of TTG, I want you to make sure that you guys understand this concept because it is what is driving stock prices right now. And if you are a member of True Trading Group, there's a very good chance that you already have an understanding of this and an understanding of what is happening because, we talk about it every single day ad nauseum, right? I educate our members in True Trading Group every single day on what is going on. I keep them abreast of the macroeconomic situation, the impact that all these different events have on stock prices and therefore their money. But if you are not a member, then there's a chance that some of this may be a little confusing. It might even be intimidating. So I hope that breakdown helped you. Now, you understand that you have all these mega cap tech earnings, right? You have 5% yields. And on top of all that, we're also getting some key pieces of economic data this week as well. You got preliminary GDP data that comes out on Thursday. Then you've got PCE inflation data, which is super important, okay, this week as well. And as if that wasn't enough, Jerome Powell is speaking again this week. Now, the last time he spoke last week, you saw fireworks. He caused a huge market sell-off last week when Jerome Powell said one specific sentence. See, Jerome Powell was speaking at the Economic Club in New York, and I'll show you on my charts. Jerome Powell said right here, I'll highlight exactly when he said it, right there. That's where Jerome Powell said it. And what did he say? He was asked about why the economy is so strong and why the economy has held up more than everybody had anticipated. And his response was, well, it just may be that interest rates have not been high enough for long enough. And maybe that's the only reason why the economy is still strong. That is the last thing that the stock market wanted to hear. It's the last thing that investors wanted to hear because it would insinuate that Jerome Powell may intend on raising rates further and or keeping rates at this level for a much longer period of time than anybody was anticipating. Or maybe I shouldn't say anybody, because I've been telling you on this live stream for months that if the reason that you are bullish is because you think that Jerome Powell is going to cut interest rates next year, then you are bullish for the wrong reason, because he is not going to cut interest rates in the beginning of next year. The only way that he would cut interest rates in the beginning of next year is one of two ways. Way number one, inflation comes back to 2%. We know that that is not going to be the case. Inflation will not be back at 2% in early next year, not at the pace that it is going right now. You're lucky if you get there by the end of next year. So scenario number two would be, why would they cut rates? If there's a recession and something breaks. Well, if something breaks, cutting rates it's not a good thing. You're cutting rates because something broke. So that's usually not a buy signal in the overall markets. So if you've been looking for, thinking Jerome Powell's going to cut rates, that's the wrong reason why you should have been bullish. That should not be a surprise to you. It should not be a surprise to the markets that Jerome Powell said that I'm going to keep rates high for longer. That should not have been a surprise. That is just a blanket understanding of macroeconomics. So if you are seeing what happened when Jerome Powell said this, and you look at the market's reaction, we've gone straight down ever since. And I go over to the daily chart and you see this is what happened. Look at that over the last 2 days. Big move to the downside when Jerome Powell said it. Well, guess what? He's speaking again this week. What is he going to do? Is he going to walk back that tone? Is he going to make a comment that's going to make us feel differently about what he said last week? Or is he going to really press down on that hawkish tone? When Jerome Powell speaks, the market moves. So you better listen when he speaks. No one's words are more influential than Jerome Powell's. Not the president's, not Janet Yellen's, no one's. Jerome Powell's words are the most important, not Elon Musk's, not Jamie Dimon's, not Bill Gates, not Jeff Bezos. Jerome Powell's. When he speaks, markets move. Now listen, if you are on this live stream right now and you're listening to me talk, then you are either one of two people. You're either the type of person that sees what's going on, you hear what I'm saying, and you get so mentally drained and exhausted and scared and fearful that you decide you're going to keep all of your money under your mattress and you're going to hide until all of this craziness goes away. If you're that person, I'm telling you now, when the dust settles, sure, you'll be left with exactly what you put under your mattress, minus whatever you took out to pay bills, and minus the erosion that your money's going to experience under your mattress because of inflation. Or you're the type of person that hears this and you immediately, just like me, think to yourself, oh my God, the volatility this week is going to be nothing short of spectacular. Oh, and also let's not forget there's a war going on in the Middle East right now that doesn't really show any signs of slowing down at all, maybe absolutely potentially escalating. So there's the wild card with that as well. News headlines coming out surrounding what's going on in the Middle East can and will move this market, as it also did last week when there was news headlines coming out of the Middle East last week. It had an impact on markets. Then Jerome Powell spoke, had a bigger impact on markets. Well, guess what? Jerome Powell still speaking this week. Guess what? War is still going on. But guess what you have now? All the economic data and the mega cap tech earnings. This is going to be an absolutely insane week, which is why I'm telling you, not for sensationalism, not for sales, not to get attention, not for clout, but I'm telling you this because I firmly, truly believe that this is the most important week of 2023 that we have seen so far, because the markets are selling off, interest rates are rising. Can mega cap tech stop the bleeding? Or do they disappoint like Elon Musk disappointed? Do you see Microsoft down 8%? Do you see Alphabet down 6% like you saw Tesla down 10%? Or do you see them all be the bellwethers that they are and beat earnings expectations and raise guidance and calm everybody's nerves? This is why this is going to be a crazy week. You got to understand what volatility is. You see, as an active trader, I got to be quite honest with you. I really do not give a damn whether the market goes up or down. I honestly, God, I really don't. Selfishly, I want the market to go down, and I want it to go down a lot. And the reason why I want it to go down a lot is because typically when the market goes down, it goes down a lot faster than it goes up. And I'm young, and I very selfishly want to add in my long-term portfolio at significantly lower prices like I did last year. Last year, I bought a ton of stuff in my long-term portfolio when the SPY was around 360 and the SPY was around 380. I'll just show you guys on my chart. Right here is where I added to my positions added to my long-term portfolios last year. Right there. Those two moments right there is when I stepped in. I started buying a bunch of stuff in my long-term portfolio. I'm up, some of these positions are up 40, 50, some even 100% on those positions that we added from last year. But I want more. I want more. I don't want to buy more at 420, 430, 440, 450. I want to buy more in 380 and 360. I really want that. So I very selfishly want the markets to go down. However, I'm not just sitting here saying, doomsday or the world's going to end, the Great Depression is coming, like you see on some other channels that are out there, because if you wait for the end of the world, trust me, you're never going to make any money. And if the end of the world actually comes, the money that you do have is going to be useless anyway. So don't ever bet on the end of the world. It only happens once. And if it does happen, you're not going to be able to use the money that you just made. So it doesn't matter. Don't ever bet on the end of the world. I'm not doomsdayer like you're going to see some of these other people say. What I will tell you is that I trade the action that I see in front of me. And the action that I've seen in front of me over the last couple of days is down. And the volatility that we are expecting coming through here with everything that is going on around the world is going to create bigger movements faster. That is what volatility is. Bigger movements in a shorter period of time. That is volatility. It is the definition of volatility. And that volatility is what has allowed us, members of True Trading Group and the moderators in True Trading Group, to go on the ridiculous streak that we have been on. Now, if you think I'm just kind of talking out of my ass here, there's something I want to tell you, and there's something else that I want to show you. First thing I want to do is I want to tell you something. Now, what I want to tell you is that the volatility that we have seen so far in the month of October over the last 3 weeks has allowed us to net 20 triple digit gains within the last 3 weeks alone because of this volatility. Some of them have been day trades. Some of them have been swing trades. We trade stocks, we trade options, we trade futures also. Now, if you're a member of True Trading Group in the last 3 weeks, you've had a buffet. You've had a high-end Vegas-style buffet to choose from. A stock alert buffet wherein we did a lot of the heavy lifting for you. The moderators and I communicated well in advance our entries and our exits. And of course, most of the time, our members get a better fill sometimes than even we do. There's 9 other professional traders in True Trading Group with different trading styles. Some trade stocks, some trade options, some day trade, some swing trade. That's what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you that last week we had 6 triple-digit gains. The week before that, we had 7. And the week before that, we had 7. Now, I'm not saying I made all of these trades. I made some of them, but there are 9 professional traders, and there have been 20 triple-digit gain trades alerted over the last 3 weeks from the moderators in True Trading Group. That's what I wanted to tell you. But I fully expect many of you to probably question whether or not that is real, because how do you know that what I'm saying is actually true and factual? I could just be blowing smoke up your ass. Of course. Well, A, we record all of our trades. That's first and foremost. All of our executions are uploaded from our brokerage accounts onto the True Trading Group website for everyone to see. All the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens is right there for you guys to see. We also trade live with everybody during the day. The moderators and I share our screens with you. Every day from open to close, we are with you. This is the best coaching and mentoring that you're ever going to receive. But I want to ask members a question. Members of True Trading Group, true or false? Did we or did we not have 6 triple-digit gains last week, 7 the week before that, and 7 the week before that? Members that are on this live stream, there's about 1,900 people that are with us here live. If you're a member, true or false? Did we or did we not have 20 triple-digit gains in the last 3 weeks? Because I understand people that are on here that are not members are probably not going to believe when I say something like that, because to be quite frank with you, that's not normal. But then again, this market environment is not normal either. Now, if you're not a member, I hope that you're paying attention to some of the comments that you're seeing come through chat right now, because these are members of True Trading Group. These are members that are living it. These are members that are receiving the alerts. These are members that are making these trades themselves. These are members that are taking advantage, profiting, and capitalizing on the volatility that I speak of here today. So there you go. I'm not making this up. This is what it is. But now I have a follow-up question for members. I have 2 follow-up questions for members, and I'll leave you guys alone, and we have a lot to talk about here today, how I plan on making money this week and what I think is going to happen. But here's the thing that I wanted to actually show people that are non-members. So listen to me very carefully if you're not a member, because when I say these type of things, immediately the pessimist is going to say, well, that's great. I'm sure you made money on those trades, but how many of your members actually made money from what it is that you're talking about? You see, at True Trading Group, it's not about what I make. That's why I don't come on these live streams and I don't boast about my P&L, because it doesn't matter what I make if that does not translate into what members are making. It's their money. I can make $1 bajillion. Doesn't matter. Not one of that bajillion is going to go to paying your bills. What matters is if you are making money from what it is that we are doing and what it is that we are teaching and what it is the actions that we are showing you that we take. And if you want to follow what we do, then obviously you certainly can, because we tell you what we do before we actually do it. All my trades are front and center. All of my entries, all of my exits, everything is transparent. All of our members see it. So the real question is, we need to know, or you need to know rather, are members actually making money and are members becoming better traders because of all of this? Well, let's find out. Members, do me a favor. If you're a member of True Trading Group right now and you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders because of TTG, type the number 1 in chat right now. Just go ahead and type the number 1 in chat. Type the number 1 if you're making money and you're becoming better traders. Type the number 1 right now. Now, for those of you that are not members, pay attention to how many people are going to type the number 1. You saw how many type true. Now see how many type 1. These are your peers. These are your friends, your family members, your coworkers. If they can do it, so can you. They have had every single excuse that you have given yourself, every limitation that you've put in front of yourself on why you can't do this right now, why this isn't the right moment for you. They've had all of those same excuses, but yet here they are telling you they're actually becoming better traders. They're finding success. They're becoming profitable. They're making money. And that is what this is all about. That's why you're here. You're not here to listen to me talk about how great of a trader that I am. You're not here to listen about, oh, what does this guy think is going to happen in the markets? You're here so that you can find ways to make money in the markets for yourself and for your family. And that is exactly what we do here inside of True Trading Group. Now, you might think when you see this many people that are typing the number one, you must think, oh, man, all these people, cool, man. They all make money, but great. They're probably working from home. They can't have busy schedules because there's no possible way that many people could be doing this if they have a full-time job or anything else, right? You might think that. You'd also be wrong again. I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading Group now, I'd like for you to type the number one, but tell me what you do for a living if you're doing this while working a full-time job. If you're making money while working a full-time job, what do you do for a living? Comment in chat right now. For those of you, for the pessimists, read the comments. See if you see somebody that maybe does the same thing that you do for a living. Read some of these professions. We are not scalpers that are in and out of our trades within 30 seconds or 2 minutes. That's impossible for you to follow if you have a full-time job. Electrician, HR, accountant, carpenter. I work for the Fed. Give us some insight. Paramedic, product manager, boat mechanic, senior director, restaurant owner, truck driver, operations manager, accountant, film production, utility tree man. I work 50 hours a week. Grocery manager, restaurant owner, IT, sales, school janitor, general contractor, retired food service, personal chef. Nice. Auto mechanic, business owner, firefighter, veterans rep, oil and gas worker, special ed teacher, seal coating driveways, fleet manager, warehouse operations, consulting, auto repair, handyman, electrician, truck driver, IT engineer. I don't need to keep reading all these. You guys can keep reading them. See if you see somebody that maybe does the same thing for a living as you do. We have a mobile app. This mobile app lets you get all the analysis, all the trade alerts in real time. Nobody expects you to sit in a chat room all day. You guys have lives. I don't expect you to just sit here with us inside of a chat room. Sure, all of our courses, they're there for you or on your own time, on your own schedule, and all the analysis and all the alerts are sent directly to your phone in real time. If you can listen to music during the day, then you can do this. And then also with our new futures program that we've launched inside True Trading Group, futures aren't bound by regular stock market hours. So in case for whatever the reason, maybe you work in a mine or in a cave and there's literally impossible for you to have internet service during the day, maybe you're an astronaut. Okay, I'm being funny right now, but if you guys for whatever the reason can't during regular market hours, our new futures program, you're not bound to market hours. So we've got you covered there also. And then one more thing that I think is, since I'm on the debunking kind of mode right now on some of the very big misconceptions that we have with trading, a lot of people think you need a lot of money to do this. And maybe they think the people that are making money started with a lot of money. And you'd also be wrong. My last question for members, then I'll leave you guys alone. We have a lot to get to here tonight, how we plan on making money. We got a lot of giveaways that we're doing as well. Members, if you started True Trading Group with less than $1,000, comment in chat right now. Tell me what you started with. And if you feel like it, share where you are now today. Again, if you started with less than $1,000, tell me. And if you want to share, where are you today? I can't comment from Ray. I can't claim I profited from all of the triple digit winners, but was able to catch several of them. You'll make money even part-time. Comment from Ray. I like to hear that, man. All right, let's see. Let's read some of these comments. $500, $1,200, $400, 200, 500, 500, 600. Get Low started with $400, has now turned that account into $4,200. Great job on that one. Get Low. $200. Started in July with $500. I've grown it to 7,000. 500 to 7,000 since July. You guys can read some of the comments that we have coming through chat here. $300. Wayne started with $1,000 and now at 5 figures. You see, a lot of people feel like you need tens of thousands of dollars to do this. You don't. Wow, Tobias started with $600, is now at $9,000 2.5 months later. Victor Ramirez started with $1,200, is now over $10K. MJ started with $500. Papa Shoe increased their portfolio value by 35% over the past 2 weeks. Thank you. You are very welcome. Lightning Trader started with 30K, is now at 45K. $500 on their new account for Yoda Awake after 2 days is at 950. Diane started with just $100. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started, guys. It's just a big misconception that a lot of people have. Now, everybody listen up, because here's what we're going to do tonight, right? I expect volatility for the remainder of the year. I expect that volatility to remain high for the remainder of the year. Despite what you may think, stocks do not just only go up, but right now there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of uncertainty, and that is when it's time for us to be greedy. Now is time to be greedy. And as fear continues, you want to be even more greedy. I'm going to trade the ever-living crap out of this market, and I plan fully with the volatility that I expect this week. I intend fully to hit more triple-digit gains with the expectations that I have for the markets throughout the rest of this week. I'm going to trade the ever-living crap out of this market. Again, I don't really care whether or not we go up or down, but I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what my game plans are. We're about to begin here in a moment, but I want to know how many people are on this live stream that are not members of True Trading Group first. Could you guys do me a favor and actually type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group? Do me a favor, type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Again, just type TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I just want to see how many people on here are not members. We have Shah, Amit, Charlie, Tori. We've got F-Dogs, David, Dusika, James, Andy, Mickey, John, DH Rub, Nara, Carlos, Muhammad, Madhu, Anita, J.A. TikTok, Habs, Justin, Geeky, Sean, Lewis, Howie, Penny, Ruth, Steve, Ozan, John, Tony, Cornelia, Robert, Annie, Marie, Barry. Lots of new faces that are with us here today, guys. Halloway. Oh, happy birthday, Diane Fig, by the way. Diane's part of the TTG team. We've got Sean, CD. Says, campaign membership. I'm from Latin America. We have thousands of people, actually, that are in Latin. We have members in 115 different countries. We have members all over the world. Madison, Conquistador, MN. Listen, I'm not going to keep reading all the. Not going to keep reading all the people that are commenting here at TTG, but nonetheless, we have a lot of faces that are with us here today that are brand new. Listen to me. All of you that are typing TTG, all of you that are not members, congrats for being on here with us tonight, because in just a little bit, I'm going to go over my entire game plan for the week. I'm going to tell you exactly how I intend on making money. I'm going to give you the top stocks I'm looking at and give you some if this, then that scenarios when it comes to earnings. But before I do that, I'm going to give each of you right now the opportunity to actually join True Trading Group before I get into all this and before all this volatility kicks off. Listen to me very carefully. Normally, the annual membership to True Trading Group is $2,212 for the year. We don't have payment plans. We don't have monthly payments. But tonight, if you're one of the next 21 people, we're going to give you guys a chance to sign up here for less than $1,000. And we're going to include a brand new Windows laptop on top of it. You can use a laptop to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell the laptop on eBay, put the money back in your account. It really doesn't matter to me, but it's a gift from us to you when you guys join True Trading Group. It is free. We cover shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 countries. As long as you live on Earth, I'll get you guys that laptop. So tonight, either that's how many we have. We have 21 laptops. So I'm going to give it to you guys for the next 21 people, or midnight tonight. Because after midnight tonight, the volatility starts. The earnings begin. All of the economic data begins. Jerome Powell will be speaking in a couple of days. So tonight, the next 21 people to join will get themselves a membership for less than $1,000 and a brand new free laptop. Membership is normally over $2,200. If you are interested, in order for you to get that deal, there's a very specific thing you must do. You need to get out your cell phone. You have to send a text message to the following phone number. It's on the bottom of your screen. 1-888-306-6699. 8783. Again, that phone number is 1-888-306-8783. Give me your name, your email, and the word START. Once you text us with your name, email, and the word START, you'll be given a very specific coupon code and a link to sign up for the annual membership. Now, what does that annual membership include? Allow me to explain. Then we're getting into the game plan for this week. Included with your membership is our entire 23-course curriculum. It is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. You're not going to get gimmicks. You're getting real hardcore education that I received working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. You get access to all of it. There's no upsells for special VIP courses. I don't sell you half the solution. You get access to all of it when you join our annual membership. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, live up to the second news alerts right inside of our chat. Congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams. If you went to Benzinga on your own, this would cost you around $1,400 a year. It is included when you join True Trading Group, as well as everything else I'm about to tell you for less than $1,000 for the entire year. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get TradingView's premium charting software, a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but real-time data so you can practice implementing everything that you're learning. You have all of our AI tools that help you guys develop conservative versus aggressive trading styles, help you break down what the news sentiment is on the markets or on a particular stock. You got the Trade Ideas scanner that scans on our platform. You guys get to use it to focus on the hottest stocks during the day. All of these things are included when you join. There are no additional fees. There are no upsells for any of these items. We have our own proprietary scanner, lets you create your own custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. Some of you guys may pay for this stuff already. It's very expensive. You don't have to pay for it anymore. You join True Trading Group for less than $1,000 for the whole year. You get access to all these things. You get a trading journal that tracks your trading for you, breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks being talked about most on social media, so you guys can stay ahead of the crowd. We do live workshops every single week. You've got our watch list that is published every day from the moderators. We tell you exactly the stocks we're focused on with entry and exit prices. There's a video library with nearly 1,000 hours worth of workshops covering different topics. And you can actually attend these live when you become a full-time member. All of this is included when you join True Trading Group. If you are interested, send a text message right now to 1-888-306-8783. Your name, your email, and the word START. We will send you a coupon code with a link to sign up for less than $1,000, which will include a brand new free laptop. Only for the next 21 people or midnight tonight, whichever one of those things happens first. If 21 people sign up in the next hour, then we are done. Otherwise, midnight tonight is the cutoff. So if you are interested, send a text message right now to 1-888-306-8783. We'll answer all of your questions. You are not talking to a random customer service rep. You will talk directly to my business partner and the co-founder of True Trading Group. His name is Adam. Say hello when you send that text message to 1-888-306-8783. We'll answer your questions. We'll give you guys that discount and the free laptop when you guys join the TTG fam. I also stand behind the product that we have created. I know I talk a big game on this live stream, but I back it up. And so I prove to you that I believe strongly in what we have created. When you join True Trading Group, we offer you a double your money back guarantee. This is how it works. You'll join True Trading Group tonight. You'll pay under $1,000. Go through our courses on your own pace, your own time, your own schedule. You don't have to do this all within 14 days or 30 days. You have the entire year to go through our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group. We do study groups every week. Attend one. If you do those things and actually use the platform, don't just log on to our site 7 times all year and be like, I didn't make any money. Use the platform and do those things. If you do, and you cannot make enough winning trades to equal what you paid for your membership, we will give you back double your money. Simple as that. Why do I do that? I do that simply because I want you to see how much that I believe that the platform that we have created can help you reach your goals. I can do this because our refund rate is only 2.27%. If our refund rate was 10%, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. but it's 2.27, so I can and I will. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews. And then here's the one I really want to show you. This is what really makes me know that I can offer you double your money back. 78% of our members have either become lifetime members or have renewed their annual membership. Guys, do me a favor and type the number 1 if you're a lifetime member or you've been a member of TTG for longer than 1 year. Now, anyone that's on this live stream that is not a member, if you're maybe contemplating like, should I send a text message? I don't know. Guy kind of seems like he knows what he's talking about, but he also kind of sounds like he's full of shit too. If you're on the fence, I want you to see how many people are typing number 1 and then ask yourself, why would these people still be here for more than a year if they were not finding success, if they were not making money, if they did not believe that the money, the time, and the energy that they're spending on True Trading Group was worth it? Why would they still be here? Why would we have a 78% retention rate if that was not the case? Would any of you still be here if you weren't having any success? If you didn't feel it was worth it? Would you still be there? No, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to be. So then why are this many people still here? Find out for yourself. Send a text message, 1-888-306-8783. Your name, your email, the word START, and we'll get you guys hooked up. We'll give you that deal and get you guys started before we roll into what is going to be, in my opinion, the most important week of the entire year. Okay. Let's get the show started, man. Let's get started. Guys, what I want to go over here with you guys now is what I expect out of the markets. Now, we're green right now. Okay. We are green right now with futures. Okay. We're green right now on futures. And this is coming off after a pretty large sell-off last week. Last week was the worst week of trading that we've seen. Really, I guess there was two moments this entire week. This entire year where we've had significant pullbacks. And really, it's all come within the last month and a half, 2 months, where we've had these pullbacks. We have pulled back more. You want to hear what's crazy? We have pulled back more in the last couple of months. Okay. We have pulled back more over the last couple of months than we did when we had the banking crisis in March. Remember when Silicon Valley Bank went under? Remember when First Republic went under? You guys remember all that? We didn't go down as much as we have in the last month, 2 months here when we had the bank failures. So the markets are really in a bit of a tailspin. They're a little upset. They're a bit nervous that interest rates are at 5% on treasuries. Now, what I think we are going to see here, the analysis that I'm about to share with you is predicated on a very specific thing happening, and that is earnings. I really, truly do believe that mega cap tech earnings hold the future of this market in their hands. I do believe that mega cap earnings could stop this market decline, but I also believe that they could drastically accelerate it. That's why there's so much riding on their earnings. Now, as an active trader, I'm not an analyst. I'm not sitting here giving you in my analyst expectations on what I think Alphabet's earnings are going to be and what I think their EPS is going to be and what I think their revenue guidance for the rest of the year is going to be and what the margins are going to be. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm not here to predict earnings. What I'm here to do is predict the price movement that will follow in earnings report and understand if the earnings are this, what's the stock's reaction versus if the earnings are that, what is the stock's reaction? So therefore, when the earnings do come out, I have a very clear game plan of what I'm going to do, so I know how to take advantage and profit from the price action that will follow. I do not like 50-50 coin flips. I don't. And if you go into Alphabet earnings, buying put options, you are gambling. You are taking your money, you're going to Vegas, you're putting it on red or black, and you're watching the dealer spin that wheel and spin that ball and hope it comes out black. There is absolutely zero advantage that you have. You are making a complete and total guess. Those are 50-50 odds. I do not like 50-50 odds. Your odds are actually less than 50-50 because if you're just buying an option going into earnings, if the stock doesn't move at all, you're going to lose money also. So you're going to lose money if the stock doesn't move because of implied volatility and IV crush if after earnings. And you're going to lose money if the stock goes the opposite direction that you think it's going to be. So your chances are actually less than 50% when you buy options going into earnings. Well, my friends, I don't put my money at risk when my odds are any less than 70. That's what a real trader does. So I'm not here to tell you I think Alphabet earnings are going to miss. I'm not here to tell you Amazon's going to miss. I'm not here to tell you that Microsoft and Meta are going to beat. What I'm here to do is to tell you if their earnings are good or bad, what do I think the levels are that we can structure our trades around? What levels do I want to be short? What levels do I want to be long? I think coming into this week that the market is set up for a little bit of a bounce, but we have to test this support level and we got to test it good. We have to welcome a couple of new members here, though. We got Rebecca, Sammy, Ralph, Stefan, Jesus, and Michelle. Rebecca, Sammy, Ralph, Stefan, Jesus, and Michelle. Welcome to the True Trading Group family, folks. We now are down to 14 of those spots. We now have 14 laptops, 14 spots that I'm going to give you guys a membership for less than $1,000 with a free laptop for the entire year. You just have to send us a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Name, email, the word START. We'll answer any questions that you guys have, and we'll get you guys started ahead of what is going to be, I think, the biggest week of the entire year. So again, welcome. Amit wants to know about the double your money back guarantee. So Amit, again, I will explain the double your money back guarantee one more time. Everyone listen, and Amit, I know you're asking questions about it. I'll explain it to you. You will join True Trading Group tonight. Whatever you spend on your membership tonight, if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and are unable to make enough winning trades to equal what you have paid for the membership, then we will give you back double your money. That is the deal. It is on our website in black and white under the double your money back guarantee, under the refund policy. It is right there. It is real. I suggest just read it. You have questions, read it. It is on our website. Okay? That's for Amit and anybody else that has that same question. All right? Again, 1-888-306-8783. Text us now. At least secure your spot. Text us, get your spot, because there are only 14 of those laptops left. And you might as well get the free laptop when you join. If you don't really want the laptop, just sell it on eBay. Put the money back in your account. Then in that case, you paid even less for your membership. So do it that way. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into the markets. Now we are gapping up a little bit here on futures, right? We're up about, quarter point. We're up between 0.2, 0.25, kind of just fluctuating around this corner point number. Ever since futures started trading 3.5 hours ago, we've been right around this quarter point bump. Now, the quarter point bump, and I think is important. I actually think the market's going to try very desperately to hang on to this level before we get all of your earnings. Monday, you don't have the big mega cap tech earnings. So Monday, the market is going to be able to trade just based alone on what's going on in the Middle East and what is going on with yields. If yields have any type of a meaningful pullback on Monday, then I'm going to expect this market to bounce. But I really do think this market is going to try to bounce. But I feel like we have to get a little bit deeper into this support level before it does. So what I'm actually thinking about for tomorrow is something that looks like this. I'm going to draw the candle for you guys and what I'm expecting here for tomorrow. Jay's asking, do y'all accept payment plans? We do not accept payment plans, Jay. It is a yearly membership. We don't have monthly payments, but we do offer, we do accept rather PayPal credit. So I'm pretty sure PayPal credit, you can pay it off over 6 months interest free. We do accept PayPal credit as a form of payment when you guys are going through your checkout. All right. So that is one available payment method, but we do not have a payment plan. We don't accept monthly payments, but you can pay through PayPal credit and then you pay back PayPal credit over 6 months with 0 interest. All right. Now, this is kind of what I'm thinking that we might see come Monday, but we're going to need interest rates to really cooperate in order for us to do this. I think we're going to get a little bit deeper into this level, but then I think you're going to try to bounce. I think you're going to see a little candle looks like this, a nice little green candle. Try to get back to that 200-day moving average. Try to get above 423 and just sit there, right? Just pierce support and then recover. Pierce it, recover. Now, where is that support level? The bottom of that support level is 420. 420 is a support level that you guys saw back there in early October. This is a big level of support for the overall market. I think we need to pierce it and then get back above it. Pierce it, get everybody nervous, stop some people out, then reclaim that level and then try to bounce. And then the markets are in the hands of big mega cap tech. So what I am thinking about for Monday is if the market gaps up Monday morning, I'm looking for us to sell off early, pierce that level, hold it, recover in the afternoon. If we gap down tomorrow morning, I mean, listen, the market opens in 12 hours. A lot can happen between now and then. We're only up a quarter point. You can wake up tomorrow. We could be down a quarter point. I prefer a gap down. I prefer we open red because if we open red, I think it's going to be a much easier pierce the support level, get everybody nervous, and then bounce in the afternoon. That's what I'm going to look for tomorrow if the market's gap down. Look for a pierce and then maybe a bounce in the afternoon. But if I see 10-year treasury yields pushing over 5%, I'm not going to be looking long anything. I'm going to only be long if I see 10-year treasury yields pulling back and I get the technical price action that I just explained to you. That's my buy signal. If we pierce support and the 10-year treasury pulls back and the 10-year gets to like 4.9, 4.89, if the 10-year gets under 4.9 or just starts to pull back in any meaningful way, then when we pierce that support level and then get back above it, that will be a buy signal for me. I will look for a bounce in the overall markets and therefore a bounce in a lot of your big high beta mega cap tech names that are coming into earnings. We got to welcome Jeff. We're down to 13 spots now. Everybody welcome Jeff. All right, everybody welcome Jeff. Jeff is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Jeff. Welcome, 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 welcome. Jeff's the newest member of the group. We're down to now just 13 of those spots. So that's what I'm thinking about for Monday. Okay. Now, what I'll say to you here now, if mega cap tech earnings turn out to be a disappointment, then the price action is quite simple. It will be here. Let me draw that back. I didn't mean to delete that for you guys. I'm literally going to draw the price action for you that I'm kind of looking for here. And it will be something that looks like this. So it'll be technical bounce, right? Technical bounce. And then if you get a disappointing earnings start on Tuesday from your mega cap tech, then that becomes resistance. The 200-day moving average, the yellow line you see on my screen, that yellow line becomes resistance. And then you would look for further downside. I'm literally drawing I can't be any more specific. And listen, maybe I'm not right on the exact days of these candles, but this is for all intents and purposes, the price action that I would be expecting would be technical bounce early week. And then if earnings from mega cap tech disappoint, then you're talking about a break and your next key support level is going to be down at 410. 410, in my opinion, is your next big level of support. It was a big support level in the month of May, right before it became the launch pad for the market's rally that we experienced in the summer. And that becomes then the new target. And if you get disappointing earnings from mega cap tech, I'll stay short-minded and I'll look for the markets to just roll themselves over down to that 410 level. Well, of course, paying attention to what's going on in the Middle East. If there's any escalations there, that could push the markets further to the downside in a faster way. And I would also then look for oil prices to move higher. If there's an escalation between the United States and Iran, or if Iran gets more involved in what's going on with Israel and Hamas, then that should cause oil prices to push towards 100. If oil prices push back towards 100, you should see upside in stocks like Occidental, Chevron, ExxonMobil. Those are stocks I'm going to look at for possible longs. You can even maybe look at these as hedges. If you think something is going to happen in the overall if you think something is going to escalate there and you want to be, if you're long markets, but you're scared of what's going to happen in the Middle East, you could be long tech, but then you can also be long oil, because if something escalates in the Middle East, that would probably cause stock prices to go down, but it would cause oil to go up and then therefore oil stocks to go up. So if you lose money to the downside on tech, you could be making money in oil stocks to the upside, but that's only if something escalates in the Middle East. Without the escalation, it's tough to have oil go up towards 100. You need the escalation. You need sanctions against Iranian oil and other stuff like that in order for that to happen. So just keep your ears open for that. Use the Benzinga news feed that comes with your membership. It's included. So you guys can use this to help you, always be aware of what's going on in the markets at all times. Okay. So that's my expectations if mega cap earnings miss. What happens if mega cap earnings beat? What happens if Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, what happens if all of these companies, what happens if all of these companies beat? We got to welcome Ethan. Ethan's the newest member of our group. We're now down to 12 guys. 12 spots are now remaining. Everybody welcome Ethan. Ethan's the newest member of the group. Welcome, Ethan. 12 spots left. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Ethan. 12 spots left. Guys, I would hurry up. Once we get under 10, these spots are going to fly. They are limited. They are first come, first serve. Send that text now, 1-888-306-8783. Now, if all of these beat, then what I think you see is something that looks like this. You'll have Monday's technical bounce, Tuesday, and then you'll have the gap up on Wednesday. You'll have a gap up on Wednesday if you get beats on Tuesday from the likes of Alphabet. And the markets then start to look something like this. And I think you'd actually consolidate here, right? I think you would actually consolidate here. You have like a small little green day. So bounce, and then small little green day. And then you'll probably have a technical retest. Okay. Then I think you'll have a technical retest, and then continuation to the upside if earnings do turn out to be better than expected. Okay, so like I said, a lot of my decisions I'm making this week are going to be determined by what happens with mega cap tech. And if mega cap tech beats across the board, then you're looking for a bounce that takes you back to 430. 430 is going to be the level that I would look for there for a technical rally back to the upside. If these companies beat on earnings and if there is no escalation in the Middle East, that scenario, mega cap tech beats, no escalation in the Middle East. That eases, I think, a little bit of fears. I think yields pull back a little bit. And then now that you're up at 5% on the 10-year, that's going to bring some buying pressure into bonds, I believe, because equity risk premium being close to zero, that will bring in buying pressure into bonds, and that should stabilize bond prices, maybe even make bond prices go up a little bit, which would bring yields down. That takes pressure off of technology stocks naturally. But then if you have positive earnings from mega cap tech with interest rates pulling back, it's the perfect combination to see stock prices in the NASDAQ and tech move higher. And the tech is the largest market cap weighted part of the entire market. So if tech moves higher, the markets move higher. And that's the price action I think that you'll see if that is the case. Jay Carter says, what's the total price to join tonight? That PayPal credit sounds like a good idea. Thanks for recommending. Jay Carter, you got to send a text message, brother. Send a text message. We will tell you the price. We'll answer your questions. Just send a text message to at least save your spot. So send a text to us, 1-888-306-8783. Again, 1-888-306-8783. Jay Carter, send that text message right now. Give us your name, your email, the word start, You're talking directly to my business partner, the co-founder of True Trading Group, not a customer service rep, not somebody on the other side of the world, not a computer. You're going to be talking directly to Adam, my business partner and co-founder of TTG. He'll answer any questions you have. He'll give you the price and then get you guys, give you the link and a coupon code for you guys to join. You'll pay less than $1,000 for the year, and you've got a free laptop, but only if you're one of the next 12 people. They are first come, first serve. All right, so send that text, get you guys started. Okay, so that's my thoughts on the overall market. All right, those are my thoughts on the overall market. Individual stocks that I'm focused on. Now, NVIDIA. I am watching 400 on NVIDIA like an absolute hawk. This level of NVIDIA is huge. Look at this. Okay. Look at this level on NVIDIA. You'll see here support back there. Okay. Look at this, right? You guys see that support? We see that support. We're dropping into this level. If tomorrow the market starts to sell, right? And then NVIDIA can start to sell, I think there is a tradable bounce off this level, folks. I think there's a tradable bounce off this level. And then if you get positive earnings and positive AI discussions from Alphabet, from Meta, from Microsoft, that will bounce NVIDIA off of this $400 level, in my opinion, and you can get a very tradable move off that level. I am looking for NVIDIA long if mega cap tech raises guidance, if they talk very positively about AI and they talk about we are realizing revenue growth from AI now, not in 2 years, but now, that is going to cause excitement, I think, in all of AI. And I think NVIDIA down at 400 is a very big support level. And if there is any positive discussions around AI, I think that gives cause for NVIDIA to bounce off 400. Now, just like I said with the markets, if mega cap tech is bad, then I got to look for NVIDIA to break 400 because that's a very big support level. And you should at least fill your gap to like 395. That's not a big move for NVIDIA. Eventually, you would look for NVIDIA to get down to like 375, which is the next major support level that I see. Once you break 400, the mid 370s is the next key level of support that I see for NVIDIA. And that's going to be the initial gap up from the earnings that we had during the summer. Remember that huge gap up that started the whole rally on AI? That's that support level. If you break 400, right, you break 400, that's your next level of support. I don't necessarily think that NVIDIA gets there, to be quite honest with you. I think that the more likely scenario is a bounce off of 400, and I'll be there. I plan on being there for that bounce on NVIDIA. Speaking of NVIDIA, I'll talk about AMD along with NVIDIA. If you don't like to trade NVIDIA because it's too expensive, it's too volatile, you're coming up to a level of support here on AMD, right at this 200-day moving average. This 200-day moving average is the yellow line you see on my screen. We have to welcome Sarah, Nancy, and Jamal. Sarah, Nancy, Jamal, welcome to the family, guys. There are now just 9 of those spots remaining. The laptops are free. Don't forget, we cover shipping. Text us now to get a spot. There's only 9 left. 1-888-306-8783. Name, email, the word start. You guys are good to go. All right. Back to AMD. This is the support level that I'm looking at. 200-day moving average has been support here for the last several months. Support there in September. And you're now coming back up to that area. So just like NVIDIA, if the market is weak early and you get something that looks like this on AMD, I believe there is a bounce opportunity off that 200-day moving average on AMD, specifically, again, if mega cap tech earnings are good, if there's positive discussions around AI, semiconductors should be strong. If NVIDIA goes, AMD tends to trade and follow NVIDIA. I think AMD can bounce back to 104, 105. That can give you a nice little move from 99 to 100 up to 104, 105. Again, if mega cap tech earnings are good. If they're bad, then I think you're going to see AMD down in the mid 90s, 95, 96 to the short side will be the target for me on AMD if earnings are bad. Then I'm looking at Tesla. I am looking at Tesla, and I actually think that, just like NVIDIA, I think Tesla is gearing up for a tradable bounce. I think that you have a huge level here on Tesla, and this level is absolutely freaking massive. And if you follow me right here, I do not believe that Tesla is going to drop $40 without bouncing when you get to such a huge support level. If you look at me all the way back here in 2022, you will see massive level of support around this 205, 210 level. And then that level broke in November and December. This was when Elon Musk was going through that whole situation with Twitter, and he was having to sell shares to finance Twitter, and that broke that support level. You rallied back there in 2023, and it became a massive level of resistance, massive level of resistance. We have to welcome Amit. Amit, welcome. 8 spots now left. 8 spots left now. Amit, welcome, welcome, welcome. Amit. Now we have Andrew. Andrew, welcome. 7 spots left. Guys, hurry up. Send a text message. At least get your spot. There's only 7 left. They're first come, first serve. 1-888-306-8783. Text us now. Name, email, the word start. And you guys can be part of True Trading Group for less than $1,000 for the whole year. You get everything that I explained to you before, and you get a free laptop. It's actually a no-brainer. Send us a text now. 1-888-306-8783. Andrew, welcome. 7 spots left. So now check out this level here on Tesla, right? Support, support, support. Resistance, resistance. Great. Now where are we? Well, it was support in August. I think it's going to be support again now. So again, if we see weakness tomorrow, early weakness on Tesla down to like 208 in that region, then I think there's a tradable bounce there on Tesla, because I think that's too big of a support level for Tesla to just fly through. Even if it breaks that level later, I just don't think Tesla is going to cut through this level like this. I just don't think this is the price action that Tesla is going to give you. I think this is too big of a support level. And if Tesla does do that, I'm probably going to lose money, because I'm probably going to try the trade long. I'm going to try to catch a tradable, maybe $5 to $10 bounce off that level. I'll try it again. If mega cap tech earnings are good, look for Tesla to bounce off that level. If they're not, then that level probably breaks, and I won't look for a long if mega cap tech earnings are weak. Okay. This will only be if mega cap tech earnings are better than expected. I want to really keep an eye on Coinbase this week. Bitcoin's rallying. Like, Bitcoin went to 30K, and Coinbase hasn't done jack you know what. This stock is not doing anything. It is just trading sideways, consolidating. You got this resistance level at the 50-day moving average. You guys can see that this dark blue line on my screen. See this dark blue line? This dark blue line has been resistance ever since we got underneath the 50-day. It's been resistance. Like, look at this. We got underneath it in August, then resistance, 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 resistance. And I'm like, if Coinbase is not going to move higher when Bitcoin's moving higher, then when the hell is it going to move higher? What happens if Coinbase pulls back? Well, if Coinbase pulls back, Bitcoin. What happens if Bitcoin pulls back to 28K? Right? It went all the way to 30,000. Coinbase didn't move. If there's a pullback on Bitcoin, I am going to short Coinbase, and I'm going to look for Coinbase to get down to $70. $70 is the level I'm going to be looking for. Why $70? $70 is the 200-day moving average. It is this yellow line you see on my screen, but it is also a nice structure support level. You can see support here in early October and support there in late September. But I think that is going to be where the stock is going to drop to if you get any type of a pullback in Bitcoin. I'm only going to short Coinbase if there's a pullback in Bitcoin. I think the stock is acting relatively weak compared to Bitcoin. If you're going to trade Bitcoin, you got to pay attention to what's going on with the spot Bitcoin ETF. At any moment, there could be a news update around what's going on with the Bitcoin ETFs. If there's approvals, if there's not approvals, if there are approvals, you should get a move higher in Coinbase. If there's no approval, obviously Coinbase gets smoked. If there's a denial, there's no approval. But if there's just no news at all and Bitcoin goes down, I think Coinbase is a good short down to 70. But if Bitcoin goes to 31,000, I'm not going to try to short Coinbase. NOC. I want to pay attention to NOC here. NOC, Northrop Grumman. This is an air defense military contractor. Obviously, the stock has gotten a bit of a bolt here with what's happened in the Middle East. The stock was 420. Now it's all the way up to 488. Just what I want to look at here, guys, is 480 support. You guys can see previous resistance, right? I just want to see now that we're above that level and if it's acting as support. If there's any escalations, okay, if there's any escalations in the Middle East, I just want to see if there's a little bit more upside, a little bit more follow through on Northrop Grumman. That's all. All right. All right, folks. And that's it. That is all. The second code word for the giveaways. Second code word is earnings. Second code word is earnings. Second code word is earnings. First code word was tech. Second code word is earnings. Tech, earnings. Those are the code words for the giveaways. We have 3 giveaways that we are doing. Okay, we have 3 giveaways that we are doing. Those giveaways are as follows. We are going to do 1 giveaway for annual members, 1 giveaway for lifetime members, and 1 giveaway for non-members. Okay. If you are not a member of True Trading Group and you win the giveaway, we're going to give you a $920 discount off of the already discounted $1,420 membership, which brings your membership cost down to just $500. That is if you are not a member and you win this giveaway. If you are an annual member and you win this giveaway, we are going to give you STR for a year. We're going to give you STR for a year if you are an annual member. If you are a lifetime member, okay, if you are a lifetime member, we're going to give you 1 additional one-on-one with any mod of your choice, and you are going to skip the line to immediately do your one-on-one this week. Okay, so if you are a lifetime member and you win, you get 1 additional bonus one-on-one with any mod of your choosing, but you will do it this week. Sometimes there are long waiting lines, long waiting lists in order for you guys to do your one-on-one. We are going to give you an additional bonus one-on-one, and you're going to be able to do it this week with any mod of your choosing. If you are an annual member, you're going to get STR included for a year for free. If you are not a member of True Trading Group and you win, we will give you a $920 discount off of the already $1,420 discounted price, which brings the cost of your membership to just $500. These are the giveaways that we're doing right here on this live stream, but we have to welcome Sean first. Sean just joined True Trading Group. Everybody welcome Sean. Sean, welcome. We're down to 6 spots. We are down to just 6 spots. Okay, we are down to just 6 spots. Send a text message. 1-888-306-8783. Now, I'm going to put another phone number on the screen. If your name is called, you must text this phone number and give us both code words. If you give us both code words, you win the giveaway. The phone number that you need to text for the code words for the giveaway is 786-292-1606. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. Again, it is 786-292-1606, 786-292-1606. If your name is called, you must text that number and give us both code words within the 2-minute allotted time frame. Okay? So let's go ahead. Which one are we doing first, Joe? Non-members? Okay. First giveaway is going to be for non-members. Okay, guys, again, the code words are tech earnings. Okay, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, this giveaway is for you. Go ahead and spin that wheel, Joe. Good luck, everybody. You will have 2 minutes if your name is called to send a text message to the number at the bottom of the screen and claim your prize. Christopher Norris. Congratulations, Christopher Norris. Christopher Norris, send us a text message to 786-292-1606. (786-292-1606). Christopher Norris, the clock starts now. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to that phone number and give us both code words. Don't make me do this again. All right, 30 seconds are up. Christopher Norris, you got just over a minute to send a text message to the phone number at the bottom of your screen, 786-292-1606. You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Christopher Norris, the clock is ticking. You've got less than 30 seconds, Christopher Norris. All right, we're going to move on to the next group. Next group is now going to be annual members. Okay? Annual members. We're going to move on to annual members. This giveaway is for annual members of True Trading Group only. Now, if you are an annual member of True Trading Group and your name is called, we will give you access to STR, this sniper trading robot, for free for a year if your name is called. So we are loading up annual members right now. Here we go. Annual members of True Trading Group, good luck. STR for free for a year. Spin that wheel. Good luck, folks. Again, if your name is called, you must send us a text message. Lloyd Goldstein, congratulations, Lloyd Goldstein. You have 2 minutes, Lloyd, to send a text message to 786-292-1606. 786-292-1606. You got to give us both code words, Lloyd. You got to give us both code words. Don't let us down, Lloyd. A free year of STR. It is yours if you send a text within the next 1 minute and 30 seconds to 786-292-1606. Give us both code words, and STR is yours free for a year. Lloyd, you have 1 minute and 15 seconds. You have 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now you're pushing almost 1 minute. He got it. Lloyd just sent a text message. We just got it confirmed. Lloyd, congratulations, brother. STR is yours for free for an entire year. Congratulations, Lloyd. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Next up, my lifetime members. My lifetime members, your prize is a bonus one-on-one mentor session with any moderator of your choice. This is in addition, this is bonus one-on-one, any moderator of your choice, and you are going to skip the line. You have to wait 1 month, 2 months, 3 months for your one-on-one. Nope, it's happening this week. Any mod of your choice, bonus one-on-one. Good luck to all of our lifetime members. We're going to put everyone's name up here. We're going to then spin the wheel. We're loading it up right now. All of our lifetime members, we're going to load it up into the wheel of names. Here we go. Yes, like the fast pass at Disney World, baby. Let's spin that wheel. Lifetime members, good luck. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Cameron Ryman. Cameron Ryman, you have 2 minutes. Cameron, you have 2 minutes to claim your one-on-one. Cameron Ryman, you have 2 minutes. You need to send a text message to the phone number at the bottom of your screen, 786-292-1606. Give me both code words. Give me both code words. And a one-on-one this week with any moderator of your choice. Yep, and he got it. Cameron just got it. That was quick. That might be the fastest text message that we have ever had. That might be the fastest one that we have ever had. Well, he got it, guys, in under 40 seconds. He got it in under 40 seconds. So, Cameron, congratulations. One-on-one this week with any mod of your choice. This week, skip the line. Bonus one-on-one. It is yours. Congratulations to Cameron. We're going to spin the non-member wheel again. We're going to do this one more time, guys. The non-member did not send in the text message. So Christopher Norris did not send in the text message. So if you are not a member, your prize is still out there. We're going to spin the wheel one more time for non-members. We're going to spin the wheel one more time for non-members. If you win, you must send a text message to the phone number on the screen and give us both code words. So we're going to load back up all the non-members, and then we're going to spin the wheel again. All right, non-members, here we go. You will have 2 minutes to send a text message to the number at the bottom of the screen if your name is called. Good luck. James Brimer. James Brimer, clock starts now. You have 2 minutes, James, to send a text message to 786-292-1606 to claim your prize. Oh, there's Lloyd. Lloyd Goldstein, congratulations, my man, on your free year of STR. James Brimer, you have 1 minute and 40 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606. Give me both code words. Corey says, I'm just getting into this trading thing. Was wondering if I can get some direction for a beginner trader. The direction, Corey, is literally right here. You landed exactly where you are supposed to be. You landed exactly where you are supposed to be. You have 1 minute, James Brimer. James Brimer, you are now down to 45 seconds. Nothing from James still, guys. We're down to 25 seconds. We are now down to 10 seconds. James Brimer, it's not looking good for you, brother. That's it. Sorry, James. You missed out. I'm not spinning it again. It's 10 after 10. I'm going to sleep. That's it, guys. That does it for us here tonight. I hope you guys found some good value in the analysis. What I'll do now is before we go, I'll show you the platform. You guys can see exactly what your money's going to get you because there are just a couple of spots left for the laptop before it is too late. I'll show you guys the platform here now real quick. We'll pull it up on the screen so you guys can see exactly what your money is going to get you. When you join True Trading Group, guys, you're going to be getting access to our chat room. Of course, this is where our mods share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions with you guys from pre-market all the way through until the end of the day. We're not just there for an hour. You can use the mobile app, get the push notifications sent directly to your phone when our mods enter and exit their trades. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed as well as congressional trading data and insider trading information. This will cost you over $1,000 if you go to Benzinga on your own. It is included when you join True Trading Group. You're also then going to get TradingView's premium charting software. Then you're going to get Trade Ideas Scanner, which will help you guys focus on the hottest stocks during the day. It's on our platform for you to use. Our simulator lets you practice trading with fake money, but real-time data. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, some of the stuff you pay for already. It's very expensive data. It is included when you join True Trading Group. Then you get a trading journal that tracks all your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. And then you've got all of our watch lists, actually. Our watch list is where the mods and I share with you the stocks we're looking at with detailed entry and exit prices, so you guys know exactly where to focus your attention before the day begins. And then you have all the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trade psychology, crypto features. You name it, we've got it. You have access to all of it. There are no upsells for additional courses. They're all included. Then you got a video library with almost 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics. You can become once you become a full-time member, you can attend all these workshops live. Gang, listen, I can't guarantee you'll be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and are unable to make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid for your membership, I will give you back double your money. It's on our website, our refund policy. Read it. It's in black and white. If you have any questions, text us. You have to text us, though, to save your spot. Get your free laptop, get your W money back guarantee, get your membership for less than $1,000 before we get into what I think is going to be the single most important week of the entire year. Text us now, 1-888-306-8783. Your name, your email, the word START, and we'll get you guys hooked up and you get this deal tomorrow morning. I'll see all my TTG members, as always, inside of chat, ready to rock and roll and kick some ass. All right. If you haven't done so, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. See ya butts tomorrow.